You're listening to Sheep, where we put the funny back into the news. I'm Andrew Bolton, and with me, as always, my fellow Sheepleite, Mel Fessenden. All right, and we are back with another episode.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Mel, and it's Friday, the best day ever. Besides Saturday.
Oh, okay. No arguments. And I'm Andrew Bolton, and together we are
Sheep.
Not our worst, not our best.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what my parents say about me. Not our worst, not our best. They did all right.
Yeah, you're in a nice mid-zone.
Yeah, it's nice.
Below the radar.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I can't screw up enough, but I can't accomplish enough either.
You know,
It's a nice little sweet spot.
Yeah.
It's a nice little sweet
That's what
spot.
I was going to say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Obviously, I have no need for words today, because you'll speak for both of us.
Perfect. Just like at a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, we tried that once where you ordered for me, and it was super awkward.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We were at
The girl didn't really know where to look.
Yeah, because I was making intense eye contact. I was tearing up a little bit, too.
You hadn't blinked for a while.
Yeah. How does he want his burger cooked?
Well done. Hey, what stories you got going for us before the weekend?
Oh, yes, before the weekend. Well, I figured we would start it off with a little bit of harassment, and a harassing story.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't think we see the funny side in harassing people enough.
I mean, I don't think about it a lot, but I'm sure there is one.
There is.
Oh.
I'm glad you asked. And if you call right now, I'll two harassing stories.
Wow.
No, just the one for right now. All right. So a nurse mailed poop and bloody feminine products to husband's ex-wife in Tennessee. Yeah, that's a Tennessee move.
No, she seemed a little off her rocker.
I know, it's really sad that that's my home state. And that this is the story that I've decided to go with.
Yeah, it's not a stretch from Tennessee.
No, I could totally see. I got a brother and sister that live there.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Charlie? Was that you, brother?
No, it was a woman.
It was a woman. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That would have to be a bigger package for a guy.
It would. Yeah. I'd have to go to FedEx.
Laying some logs.
Yeah, I'd have to go to FedEx for that. So is it by weight, or does it just fit in a box? How does this work? All right. So a 37-year-old nurse, that's pretty old to be pooping in a bag.
Yeah. I always wonder about the setup prep work for this and how you go about it. It just seems like it would be awkward for myself just by my lonesome to do this.
I feel like doggy bag.
Right?
Like I would poop on the ground first, and then I would pick it up out there.
I don't know. I picture just holding the bag open.
No, you're gonna squat and hold the bag open. That's some Olympic level athleticism right there.
I don't know. I mean, as dog people, we've both picked up poop before, so you still feel it, and it'd be weird to have that knowledge that it came from me.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you've already crossed the line if you've already decided to put a mailing address on it.
Yeah, this is just something I would never do.
Right. All right. We've barely gotten into this.
I know. Whew,
right.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah. So just the tip of the iceberg. Mm-hmm. So a 37-year-old nurse is accused of using the U.S. Postal Service to send poop and a bloody sanitary napkin to her husband's ex-wife in Tennessee, according to federal court documents and media reports. So how do you think somebody comes up with something like this?
I think she came up with the first part of it, and then it turned out to be that time of the month, so she added on.
Is that what they mean by a sanitary napkin?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure.
Really? That's what they call them?
I think so.
I feel like they should just say tampon then. It's kind of confusing.
Well,
what is this?
That's not what a tampon is. It's a pad.
Wait, a tampon is a pad?
No, a tampon's something separate from a pad, and a pad is
a sanitary napkin. Oh, that's what they call it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, man. It's like club soda. It has like so many different names.
Yeah, exactly.
Seltzer water, sparkling water, all this
all the same thing.
All the same thing. You can tell what type of person you're serving by how they ask for what they're...
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're like, could I get some sparkling water? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you're a douche.
They want some mineral tasting water.
Yeah, but then if they go, could I get
some pizzazz?
I go, can I get a club soda? They know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm much more agreeable with those people.
Yeah.
All right. So Della Marie Gibson Latham was charged with 2 counts of sending biohazardous materials through the mail in a criminal complaint filed on June 9th. Latham is from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and worked as a nurse at Park West Medical Center in Knoxville. A postal inspector with the U.S. Postal Inspection Service said in the complaint. So she's a nurse.
Yeah, it's just not looking good for her as a human.
Yeah, so what is even more gross is that she I mean, I understand this last year she's a frontline worker, she's very brave, good for you. Yeah. But now you're sending poop in mail. Mm-hmm. And you've crossed a line.
How the great have fallen.
Yeah. She was so brave before.
Yeah.
Not anymore. But she could have gotten that poop and blood from anybody.
It's just, it also seems like she's rubbing it in the face of the ex-wife.
The poop?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's an ex-wife.
It's an ex-wife. She's married to the man. Why is she doing it?
Well, then that makes you think that it's not for the man. What is it for?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I was trying to be cryptic.
Oh, okay.
Did that come across?
No, it got confusing.
Oh, it was supposed to be like here we go, for the 3rd time. It's supposed to be like a Dan Brown book, like a mystery.
Okay.
Now
I would say, like, maybe there is, like, what if the ex-wife is contacting the husband and that's why she did it? But it seems like she's taunting the ex-wife at this point.
I will say, if an ex ever called me and you responded by sending poop and a bloody tampon to her, I would know it's true love.
Would you?
No.
You'd be proud?
That's my girl. I'm from Tennessee. This stuff's hot.
Put the stamp on myself.
Oh, yeah, my goodness. No, I'll send it out.
Stamp of approval.
I'll send it out. I'll put that flag right up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So a spokesperson for the hospital told media outlets Latham no longer works here.
Yeah.
The public defender appointed to represent Latham declined to comment on her behalf Wednesday. Yeah, we got rid of that crazy bitch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who knows what she'll do next?
I'm probably like a circus or a carnival.
Yeah.
Or like
Do you think that's that kind of mindset?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't think it's a stretch.
So according to the complaint, Latham sent a soft package on April 5th with feces inside. What's a soft package?
I think they're just making a joke on packages, and then they put soft as a descriptor because
what is this?
It is feces.
Yeah, soft package. Is that what I had when I saw the movie Bridesmaids?
I don't know.
It's a soft package.
I guess so.
That joke.
I guess so. Oh, it was a...
Yeah, it was a dick joke.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Right over my head. I thought you were saying you bridesmaid made you poop yourself.
I've actually never even seen the movie.
It's actually pretty funny.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4 days later.
Even got a poop scene in it.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
How apt.
Yeah.
So 4 days later, on April 9th, the postal inspector said she mailed an envelope with a human blood-stained feminine napkin. I thought it was like a handkerchief, but now that you told me what it actually is, it's much grosser.
When you throw feminine in front of napkin, that's what that means.
Oh, I thought it was like a dodely or a dooley. You know what I'm talking about?
Doily.
A doily. That's what they're called.
No, it's not a kerchief.
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh my god.
Doilies.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wow, that's like an old Victorian message.
Yeah,
that
she
sending.
took something nice and she destroyed it.
Yeah, that's
for
what
this
I thought.
Message. Yeah, no, it's much cheaper than you think.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I was like, this is crazy for this Tennessee woman to be doing this.
Yeah.
So the feces actually makes it a little bit more normal now for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm more accepting of this than
wrapped your mind around it.
Yeah, versus like somebody just sending like one white glove in the mail.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this crazy person?
I would be so baffled and intrigued at the same time.
Yeah, I'd be like, they're playing by a whole separate rules than I am. I go, did I just accept a duel? I have no idea what's going on. So the feces belong to a dog.
Oh, okay.
And the blood had been drawn from a patient at the hospital.
All right, she's got some decorum. She presented herself horribly on purpose.
Yeah, thank God it was dog poop. That's the sanest of all poops to send someone.
Yeah, it is.
Human is disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Human
just,
poop
there's
is just
something
gross.
off about it. I would put it right underneath cannibalism, weirdly enough.
Well, that
I
is
would
pretty
put it-
high. It goes murderers, people who send poop,
No,
cannibals.
I just mean it's kind of like that same mindset of like we're supposed to be very adverse to the smell of flesh cooking,
Yeah.
human flesh. So I would put that in that category of just it's solely gross because it once belonged to a human.
Right. Plus, girls don't poop. So
Exactly.
that would have been difficult.
So it's
Yeah.
supposed to be butterflies and rainbows.
So what do you think is the most worrisome of poops to be sent?
Diarrhea.
I was going to go with like breed of animal.
Oh.
You're like, well,
Hard to clean up.
yeah.
It's just a bag waiting. It's just a water balloon.
Oh my God. I did not expect it to go down this way. I was going to do something exotic like a giraffe.
No, worst one, I would say
Like, you're dealing with somebody crazy when they send you this type of poop.
elephant.
Elephant's pretty,
That's a hefty box.
right. And where would you get that, right?
That's true too.
So they put some thought into it.
Yeah, but you could probably track them from that. Be like, all right, who works at a zoo that I know?
Right. So, investigators interviewed Latham at her workplace on April 19th, where she denied the allegations. The postal inspector said she later admitted to sending both of the packages. She goes, but
It was me.
Yeah, okay, it was me. Whose poop is this? It's a dog's. So Latham reportedly told investigators she did it to show the kids the truth about her ex-husband's ex-wife.
All right.
I'm listening. Okay.
Yeah, we all believe you, lady.
It makes sense. Latham claimed her reason was the ex-wife was lazy, didn't work, and lived off the system. The postal inspector said. However, Latham worked hard for everything she had.
Yep, and she worked hard to steal that blood and find that poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her point is completely moot on this one. It does not make sense.
No, I don't understand this. I go, okay, so you sent her the poop because she's lazy?
Yeah.
She's like, it was going to sit in her mailbox forever.
Yeah, it was going to explode, and then I was going to have a note that says, get your shit together.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been actually.
So court filings show Latham was arrested June 11th. In releasing her, the judge ordered Latham to stay away from her husband's ex-wife and her children and not to look for another job in the medical field.
Yeah, I would say.
You take somebody's blood.
Yeah, it's just how far are you going to go on the next thing?
Right.
Especially for something this small.
Yeah.
Who knows if someone...
who knows if it's small, right? It could be a horrible slight.
It could be. But I would say she's already won majority of the battle by becoming the wife.
Yeah, she wants the kids now, too.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, she was trying to get her digs in.
Yeah, so the federal complaint follows several state charges of harassment, stalking, and vandalism in Loudoun County, where the ex-wife lives. Latham was also accused of mailing harassing letters in April, including one using hospital property with the words "new patient" stamped on the front. Wait reported citing arrest warrants.
Honestly, this lady that sent the poop, she seems like she's doing some mental warfare on this ex-wife.
Yeah, this seems biblical.
Yeah. I'm really not on her side at all.
We know.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, I just want everybody to know, I'm not on the poop sending side.
I do not condone this message.
Yeah. So another letter mailed to the ex-wife's minor daughter was reportedly disguised as a party invitation. This is
This
ex-wife.
is some dark stuff.
Yeah, this is ex-wife behavior. Why is the current wife acting like this?
Right, exactly.
This man seems to only pick winners. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So his first wife was lazy. His next wife is a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Golden.
Yeah.
She does chores well.
Yeah. So, although, yeah, toilet's always clean as a whistle. I don't understand. She sends all of her poop. What's that one for, Mom? This one is for Comcast. Their service cut out on me.
Oh, man.
So according to the TV station, the letter said, "You are a poor white trash faking a fancy life, and your mom is broke and lazy and won't pay her bills." Okay, I can start to see the lesson now that we're seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's rub their face in it.
Yeah, like a dog.
Yeah.
So I can't believe she disguised it as a party invitation.
I know, right? And the patient thing as well.
Yeah.
New patient?
Yeah, exactly. What a lame party that would be to get invited by mail. Online is how it works nowadays, especially for a kid.
Yeah, no one plans that far ahead anymore.
No, nobody sends out letters. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably didn't work out well this last year, but as a kid, you would just hand out invitations at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
How many
have
people?
Little cubbies, and you put it in their cubby.
Oh, you put it in their cubby?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Were you a Valentine's Day card giver?
Everyone got a Valentine's Day card. It was like a...
Right. It was like a participation trophy.
Yeah.
You're the ugly kid.
Yeah. So I didn't give out any special ones.
Oh, no special ones.
Nope. I did not. I received some, though.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Typical woman.
I got a little gorilla, and you would squeeze in and say, "I'll go bananas over you." Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't seem to work on you, though. I've held some charm for you.
Third grade.
Yeah, that guy had...
My one of two boyfriends at the same time.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
Yes.
So Latham was also accused of vandalizing the ex-wife's car in a high school parking lot during a student banquet in March, causing more than $1,000 in damage. WATE reported.
She needs to become an ex-wife. This guy needs to get away from her. She sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I would be terrified to live with her, but I'd almost be more terrified to not know what she's up to.
Oh, that is such a good point.
Like, keep your enemies, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. At this point,
he might have to bite the bullet on this one.
I think this is just his life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we said, she's probably good at chores.
Fake his own death. That's the best thing I could offer for you, buddy. Yeah.
Plane crash. I think that's the only way to do it nowadays.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. All right, moving on.
Alrighty then.
To the second story of the day.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you, Monte Cristo. So, South African woman who claimed to have record 10 babies was lying.
Oh my.
Yeah, she lied about having 10 kids.
What was the record for? I thought it was 8. Okay. At once.
At once.
Okay.
Coming through her gateway at once.
Okay, so she claimed to have beat Octomom.
Yes.
Okay.
So the South African mom who claimed to have given birth to a record 10 babies was not even pregnant, a local government inquiry found.
I'm going to lie. Oh, yeah? It's going to be a little lie? No, it's going to be giant.
It's going to be huge.
And it's going to be really hard to prove.
It's going to be huge. So talk about counting your chickens before you even have eggs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to butcher a lot of this, by the way.
Yeah.
So the Gauteng provincial government said Wednesday it had conducted a thorough check with all hospitals in the area to establish the veracity of Gosiama Thamara Sithol's claims that she had given birth to decuplets. Sithole. What an unfortunate last name.
It's not the worst.
Shithole?
Yeah, but there's no H.
Yeah. Sithole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I choose not to think about it.
All right. So none of the hospitals in the province, public and private, had any records of such births at their facilities, the government said. Ooh, but now I'm supposed to trust the shadowy face of the government. Ooh. All right. They could be just putting them in a lab somewhere to test these 10 kids.
That's true, right? Never been seen before.
Never been seen before. Probably uber powerful. Probably that's how immortality is obtained.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. So when officials finally reached Sithole, 30... Sorry. I am a child, apparently. So when officials finally reached Sithole, 37, whose own husband could not contact her, she was taken in for a 72-hour psychiatric evaluation that was extended by a week, the official said. So when a therapist says, oh, we're going to need more time with this crazy Sithole.
Yeah.
You see, now it sounds
Oh,
bad.
yeah. You set it up well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it has now been established by medical practitioners that Miss Sithole did not give... I'm really emphasizing the hole. I really need to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be Sithole.
It could be.
Because it's Sithole.
Well, for the progress of this story, we will go with Sithole.
Yeah, but now it just seems like a place where Darth Vader chills.
Yeah, probably.
Where's Vader and Palps at? Oh, he's there at the old Sithole.
Yeah.
That old Sithole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it has now been established by medical practitioners that Miss Sithole did not give birth to any babies in recent times, the statement revealed. It has also been established that she was not pregnant in recent times. Ooh. So she didn't even have a... That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just no reason to say this other than just
It's
to
weird.
do it.
Yeah, it's weird they needed a week to evaluate her on this, though.
Well, they needed the therapist did to see what her psychiatric...
Oh,
like,
if
where
she was lying because she just wanted to tell a lie, or she just didn't know any better.
Right.
Okay.
So the government said it instructed the state attorney to institute legal action against the paper that broke the story, the Pretoria News, over a follow-up story that suggested the government was trying to cover up medical negligence by holding Sithole. I can't help it. I'm a child. So these allegations are false, unsubstantiated, and only serve to tarnish the good reputation of Steve Biko Academy Hospital. I don't know if I would ever go to a hospital with the first name of Steve.
Why not?
I
don't know. Steve seems like it would be efficient.
Steve?
Yeah.
Steve Biko. He just sounds like if that was a gym.
Yeah,
Steve
I would see that
Biko's-
more as a gym name.
Steve Biko's gym.
Like
or physical therapy.
pressed juices or a smoothie stand.
Yeah, but not
Steve's
hospital.
smoothies.
Yeah, that sounds great. But Steve's hospital.
Well,
No.
beggars can't be choosers, and both these names they did not choose.
Somebody did.
Yeah.
And the Gauteng provincial government, the statement said. The government said it was deeply concerned by the conduct of the paper, particularly the editor of the Pretoria News, Mr. Piet Rampidi, who would also be part of the lawsuit. So Rampidi penned an apology to his employees declaring sadness and regret over the debunked scoop, admitting his reporting was lax because he was friends with Sithole and trusted her word.
Ooh, man. Ultimate betrayal. Or do you think he wasn't on it?
I mean, if you can't trust a Sithole, who can you trust?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've done that before on homework, right? You ever cheat too well and the teacher knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or you ever cheat and then your friend's like, no, this is the right answer, trust me. And you're like, okay. And so you write it down word for word what he wrote, and then it's wrong. And then he knows you cheated because
only two people had this answer.
Yeah, this dumbass answer. So I am sorry for the reputational damage the aftermath of the story has caused for the group, the company, and my colleagues in general, he wrote, according to an email seen by News 24. What is it with people and apologizing online?
I don't know. I think it's just we're in a world of pandering right now.
So, yeah, that's what... all these online apologies, they feel like nothing to me.
Oh, yeah. It's just... Honestly, I think they recycle the same apology letter and put it through to another person.
Do you think there's a guy that just, like, there should be...
Oh, my gosh. Just a company that writes out apology letters.
Kind of like thank you cards, but apology card for nowadays.
There's probably a niche for it right now in today's world.
Hallmark, you should get on this, guys.
Yeah.
Just have a section next to birthdays where it's like, sorry.
I mean, there is a I'm sorry section.
Yeah, like I'm sorry for my racist comments.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my bigoted post 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for...
it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, we should think about that.
Nobody can steal this.
Trademark TM. Trademark TM. Yeah, to me, an apology doesn't mean anything unless it's a handwritten letter sealed with your family crest.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty legit.
Yeah, that's a legit apology.
Yeah.
Or in person.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only two ways for me. So, to be blunt, the story provided detractors with an opportunity to cast aspersions on the professional integrity of not only myself, but also my colleagues in the group. And for that, I am extremely sorry, he reportedly wrote. He's sorry he got caught, not that he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He was rising to fame through it.
Yeah. Well, as much as one could.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, it was probably just like a title of many that if given enough time and this was hidden enough underneath a rug to never be looked into again, he could use that title for a long time.
But we're bringing it up.
Yep. Destroyed.
Yep. He said the couple refused to talk to the other journalists because they were friends of his, saying that he felt that there was nothing to investigate. So only the first time something like this has ever happened in the world before. Why investigate it? This guy would be
What are the chances? I believe you.
Yeah, this guy would be the worst casino pit boss ever. Oh, you're not cheating? You just happen to have 5 aces? Okay, here's your pot.
All right.
Good.
Well, it all happens.
I'll escort you to the cash. Please step inside your new free BMW.
Mm-hmm.
So they had no reason to lie to me about the pregnancy. For me, it was a story of celebration. Hence, I never demanded documentary proof of the pregnancy, such as scanners and clinic cards, for instance, as I would normally do with an investigative story, he wrote.
I don't know. I think everyone nowadays could have an angle just because you can get on the internet and just make a GoFundMe page just like that.
So you think this was they were trying to get money somehow?
In the least, like that could have been one of their end games.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just why else would you tell a fib like that?
Right. So for me, though, I'm more concerned with this I guess, writer who got in trouble for the story, right?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he's trying to say he's never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird to bring that up in an apology. Because it sounds like you're trying to cover your own ass. Like, don't look into my past stories.
Yeah, trust me, this is the one and only time.
Keep looking over here in my right hand. Don't look at my left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, however, judging by the sudden turn of events and the reaction from the government and our detractors, I was wrong, he admitted. Yeah, only after the government is demanding an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say you're wrong? That's what I do with you, though. You're like my government.
Yeah, exactly. But that's usually the role of the girlfriend / fiance / wife.
Fiance. I hate saying fiance. We met a couple last night that hate saying fiance too.
Yeah.
Seems so pompous.
It's fine.
Like I'm better than everybody else. I mean,
yeah.
Kind of. No. So we're moving on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is actually, it's a semi-sad story, but I'm going to try to sprinkle some funny into it so you feel guilty about laughing at it.
Oh, gosh.
All right?
These are usually the worst for me.
Because you're not supposed to laugh, but then you do laugh, and you're like, I'm a bad person.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll face that trial when I come to it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so alleged drunk driver was receiving oral sex during deadly crash outside of bar.
So he was driving the car.
Yes.
All right. So he was.
But somebody else was shifting.
Yes.
Yeah. See, already started. You feel guilty. So a California construction worker was allegedly drunk, high, and receiving oral sex when police claim he backed his pickup truck into a group of 3 patrons sitting outside a San Jose bar, killing one.
Oh my
God. A report said.
Wow.
See, this is where the guilty part comes in.
Man, that is just horrible.
So which one of those things do you think contributed most to his accident? The drinking, the highness,
The BJ.
or the BJ?
It was the BJ.
Yeah, I think it was the BJ too.
Yeah.
That's a lot to put on a guy's plate.
Well, I just don't know why. Stay parked. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. So Diana do it in the bathroom like a classy broad, would
Yeah,
you?
exactly. They got those holes in the wall for a reason.
Yeah, sit holes. Enchanté. So Diana Prieto Cacon, 35, died in the wreck, and 2 men she was sitting with outside of Agave Sports Bar and Grill suffered serious leg injuries during the Friday night mayhem, the Mercury News reported. Talk about the worst possible thing happening when a host says, "Oh, we have seating outside."
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I have nothing more. Yeah, it's a freak accident.
I really like giving you an awkward statement and then just letting you sit with it for a while. Because you're like, I don't know. I can't say anything.
I get so flustered.
Yeah. So the driver of the truck, Alex Moreno, isn't that the guy from Blue Mountain State? Alex Moreno? Moran. Alex Moran.
Alex Moran.
All right, that's what it is. So the driver of the truck, Alex Moreno, 32, was charged Wednesday with gross vehicular manslaughter and driving under the influence causing injury, the newspaper reported. So is she getting charged with anything? Like being a distraction?
I would say maybe that would be what you could do. I don't know if there's much you could do for her.
I don't think officials would want to set a precedent for condemning such behavior.
No.
I think it's a bunch of dudes going, listen, well, we agreed her heart was in the right place.
Yeah. We all have chauffeurs. This
Yeah.
guy didn't.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't, is what they're saying.
Man.
So the deadly wreck capped off what has been described as a chaotic night for Moreno and an unidentified 24-year-old woman he was with at the bar. Why is she unidentified?
Yeah, and like they never figured out who she was.
Yeah, what, did she just run off into the distance?
That's crazy.
According to police reports obtained by the newspaper, Moreno and his female companion were kicked out of the bar after he appeared heavily intoxicated, openly used cocaine, and apparently tried to remove another woman's top.
So they kicked him out. I'm guessing by regulations or usual bar standards, they call the police at that point for that kind of person to be kicked out. So if they didn't call the cops and they weren't able to stop him from driving, the bar could be
liable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so could the bartender.
Yeah.
But so what do you think is worse, taking off some girl's top or snorting a line off of a COVID covered bar type?
I would say trying to steal someone's top is worse.
That's weird, isn't it? I agree.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing that he was just doing to himself, and the other thing he was bringing onto a random stranger, I assume.
But that being said, though, having a girl's top fall off in a bar really brings joy to men in those situations.
Yeah, he said fall off, though. And he was in charge of untying it.
I'm not following.
It wasn't a natural order of things for her top to fly off.
Okay, it was a man-made hurricane.
Yes.
Okay, I understand now.
Just fury.
Yeah. Mother Earth. The duo voluntarily left and got into Moreno's work truck. So they voluntarily left. So they go, you guys got to get out of here. He goes, all right, we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, they should have tried to take the keys.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Maybe that's what the lady was trying to do. And you go, I'll give you the keys if you give me the top.
Maybe.
See?
Maybe.
All right, that seems like drunk logic.
Mm-hmm.
So, the duo voluntarily left and got into Moreno's work truck, a 2017 Chevrolet Silverado. So the truck is identified, but the girl isn't? This is so
that's
weird.
super weird. It makes me think that she's in a program to hide her identity now.
It makes me think she's somebody important.
Maybe.
I'm super curious.
A governor's daughter, perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Somebody with daddy issues. That was in the parking lot of the bar, witnesses told the police. Once inside the vehicle, the woman told police she started performing oral sex on Moreno, according to the report. Yeah, she was trying to cheer him up from getting kicked out of his favorite bar. Yeah, can't blame her.
For her.
Yeah. So during the sex act, the truck started barreling backward at up to 45 miles per hour before crashing into the 3 victims, pinning them against the wall, witnesses told reports. That is an impressive amount of power this girl has. Sometimes you just gotta slam on the... You gotta put your foot down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Toe curling good.
Yeah, it wasn't her first time. We'll say that.
No, it was not. So security guards then jumped into action. One hopped into the vehicle to free the victims. They also held Moreno until police arrived, according to the police report obtained by the paper. Both Moreno and the woman who said she downed tequila shots at the bar told police they didn't recall the actual crash. This lady sounds like somebody you would want to take home to meet your mom.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's where they were headed.
Yeah, he goes, I want to introduce you to somebody special, Mom.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's just... You gotta be careful.
Yes, safe sex.
Well, it's the drugs and the alcohol before that.
I agree. So police said Moreno showed multiple visible signs of intoxication. He refused to be tested for alcohol on scene, and police later obtained a warrant for a blood alcohol test, the results of which have not been released.
Yeah, it's probably pretty high.
Probably pretty high.
Yeah, especially if he was doing cocaine.
And he had an erection, so his blood was really pumping.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on.
From that Debbie Downer.
I told you.
Super sad.
Well, you had to make it sad.
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault. Unless you're the unidentified woman. Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I have that kind of pull with the cops.
Oh, I was going a different direction. So, Greek Orthodox priest. We're going to Greece, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's where we are right now. So, Greek Orthodox priest arrested after hurling acid in bishops' faces over drug charges.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, a Greek priest who allegedly used drugs and hid cocaine beneath his cassock is accused of flinging acid in faces of bishops during a disciplinary hearing for drug abuse in Athens. Only an innocent man would do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now.
Throw the drugs right back in their faces.
Yeah, this is a drugs. You're a drug addict. So the priest had allegedly been found to have been in possession of 1.8 grams of cocaine that he had hidden under his cassock in the area of his genitals, according to the Greek press reports. You know, some priests keep children in that area, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah. How big is 1.8 grams or whatever it was?
It's just under 2 grams.
Mm. All right.
I don't know.
Okay. Fine.
All right, I'm American. They didn't teach me grams.
All right, continue.
I could do inches, feet, miles. Don't ask me anything else.
Meters.
Nope, I can't do meters. I can do yards. I'm pretty good with yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm okay with meters, I guess. Track is 400 meters, right?
Oh, there you go.
So I know about that. That's
yeah,
about it.
you know things.
Thanks. All right. So the 37-year-old cleric who has been named by local media as I'm going to butcher this, but he flinged acid in somebody's face, so I'm okay with it. The 37-year-old cleric who has been named by local media as Theophylactus Komvos was on Wednesday hauled before a panel of bishops from the Greek Orthodox Church. Maybe it's something with 37-year-olds, because this guy's 37, and the nurse who sent poop and bloody pads was also 37.
Could it be
Midlife
the midlife? Yeah, exactly.
Midlife crisis?
Also, yeah, 1.8 grams is a very dismal small amount of whatever it was. Cocaine, I guess.
So I was right. It was just under 2.
Yeah.
Good.
Very tiny.
Yeah. So they reportedly told him that he was to be defrocked for possession of cocaine in an incident which dates back to 2018. Oh. The church works slowly. But he allegedly pulled out a plastic bottle and hurled acid in their faces. He was arrested and detained for questioning.
I wonder if you called it holy water.
I have something later on about this. I have a theory.
Okay.
Yeah. But for right now, I think this guy's got like a Batman utility belt underneath his robe.
Yeah, right. What is he hiding?
He's got
He's
everything.
got the Bible holstered.
Yeah, he's like the soccer mom of horrible Greek Orthodox.
Yeah.
Plus, I would not keep acid hidden near my genitals.
I know, that is just sketchy.
You know, because I've heard that priests and bishops are known to sack tap each other just as a good fun.
Is this something you've come up with recently?
No, I'm pretty sure this is in the Old Testament.
Oh.
I'm going
to disagree with you on this one.
85 to 87% sure it's in the Old Testament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So 7 bishops were injured by the acid, as well as a police officer and 2 lawyers who were at the hearing. They were treated for burns to their faces and hands. So, theory. What if this was actually holy water and the rest of them are possessed?
Oh, what a theory.
Mm-hmm.
And then claimed it was acid.
Yeah, and then they're turning it around on him.
It's a way to explain it.
Yeah.
Yep. Although anything we know about holy water affecting a poltergeist is Hollywood made. So who knows if they really burn like that.
That's not true. Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
No, paranormal activity was all accurate.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's what you knew supernatural. That's what you learned from.
Yeah, you're supposed to shoot rock salt.
That's
from
right.
a shotgun. That's how you disperse spirits.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then you gotta salt and burn the bones.
Don't even need to take a course.
No, why would I? So 3 of the bishops were in a serious condition. According to the Greek health minister, at least one might need to undergo plastic surgery, and others have damage to their eyes. Oh, God. Anything with eyes always gets me.
That's pretty terrifying.
So photographs of the scene of the attack shown on Greek television showed bloodstains and acid burns on the walls of the room where the hearing was held and on desks where the bishop had been seated.
Ooh.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, man.
You'd think they implement a new pat-down policy after this whole thing.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Religion's all about faith. So each time they would do a search of some sorts, they're basically saying they don't believe in their fellow man.
Just the ones that are on cocaine and have been since 2018.
Past cases. We're just going to file this little nugget away.
Yeah.
Until we need it.
I mean, they had a police officer there, so they knew something was up.
Yeah, that's true. They had him ready.
Yeah,
no one predicted acid or holy water, according to Andrew.
Yeah. They could even use an altar boy, so that way the priests are more comfortable. Father, is this right? I think I have something here.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, it's not me.
I know. You never miss out on an altar boy joke.
My father was an altar boy. It's also his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. Black robes that the bishops had thrown off also had bloodstains and burn holes. That's pretty crazy. So the clergymen who were injured were identified by police as bishops Antonios of Glyfada, Kyriolos of Kifisia, Kalinakos of Arta, Nicodemos of Cassandra, Dionysius IV of Zakynthos, Demetrios of Gominices, and Andreas of Drynepolis.
Sounds pretty good.
I blacked out. What happened? I took too many tequila shots. I don't remember.
Yeah, well, just don't get behind a wheel.
I will try not to. I'll be in the passenger's seat.
Mm-hmm.
So Bishop Antonios of Glyfada said they initially thought the liquid being thrown at them was water or possibly olive oil. Okay, these guys are really going into, what's the word I'm looking for? They're a little, like, typecasting, because it's olive oil and it's Greek.
I guess so. I mean, maybe.
Who would think
that they
oil?
just had olive oil on hand?
Oh, he's bringing it from underneath his robe. It must be olive oil.
Is there a salad around?
Yes.
What's happening?
I love a Greek salad. Or as I like to call it, just a salad.
He's Italian.
Yeah, I don't know Greek very well.
Yeah, me neither.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding, I need to watch it more.
Yeah.
Euros. Gyros. No, I got nothing. Bicicletta. That's Italian.
Put some Windex on it.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's a quote from the movie.
I,
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Is it?
Yeah. The father went around and he would just any ailment or anything, he would fix it with Windex.
Oh well, if it works. Yeah,
Still
I can't get out of it.
All right, Mario.
Welcome to the Quickie Mart.
Why are you going Indian now?
I was trying to get there because they're in the middle. They're between India and Italy.
No, I see.
Right?
All right. Very logical of you.
Thank you.
If anything, very apt.
I would think so too. But then he felt our faces burning, and I felt a burning sensation in my throat. I realized it was something caustic. We ran to pour water on our faces. No one expected such a thing.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Kyriakos Mitsotakis, the prime minister, said he was shocked by the attack. He promised that the government will offer all possible medical assistance for the victim's speedy recovery. It's too bad Greek is broke and can't afford anything.
The fact that this guy reacted in such a way, too, means it makes me think he's hiding even more. Like, he could be just a crazy guy, but I don't know.
Yeah. So the attack, I agree. I don't know. They didn't want to go underneath his robe.
Yeah, that's true. Who knows what else he's hiding there?
Yeah. The attack was condemned by Katerina Sakelanopoulou, Greece's president. I expressed my abhorrence at this unprecedented event, she wrote on Twitter. Why? I don't like this. I hate comments on Twitter.
I know.
It just...
it desensitizes everything.
Yeah. This guy got these 5 or 6...
holy men
in your very orthodox country had acid thrown on them.
One of them had their mouth open.
Yeah. And you write a 7-word thing on Twitter?
I know. Let me send a quick tweet.
Yeah, just a quick one. Just
chirp, chirp.
Go back to vacation.
Yeah.
So Archbishop Leonomus, the leader of the Greek Orthodox Church, said he was deeply saddened by the attack, but relieved that none of the injuries were life-threatening. The priest has been making vague threats on Facebook for several weeks, one Greek newspaper said. You would think social media is frowned upon in the church.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like such a temptress with all those inspirational booty shots.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's where the future is.
Yeah,
it's where the world's head.
That's true, but it's hard to keep. Well, not Facebook anymore. You got to go.
Yeah, that's
Twitter.
Old school now.
Yeah. So he had written, "I will not speak with words, but with deeds, and warn that the whole church will be shaken by what he intended to do," according to Democratia. I'm starting to think they really were possessed.
Yeah, maybe.
So the priest was undergoing psychiatric evaluation on Thursday while police considered what charges to bring against him. The suspect is a psychiatric patient who is taking strong medication, said Andreas Theodoropoulos, his lawyer. Exactly what demons who wanted to stay out of the limelight would say, though, interestingly enough. He's crazy.
He's crazy. He's on medication.
He's on medication. What are you going to do? He's a psychopath. Oh. So he did not fully comprehend the consequences of his actions, but it was responding to a perceived injustice. So the priest reportedly told the police that he had bought the acid online. He had served as a priest in the town of Veria in northern Greece, where he was reported to have threatened the clergyman who replaced him. I can't believe they thought they needed to be replaced. This guy seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
No, right? Exactly. I stand with him on this. No, I don't. But, yeah, no, he's crazy. He just he's never been in his right mind, and I think they were right to take him out. If anything, they should have taken him out further.
This sounds like they should have
not like a hit.
Okay. They should have taken him out behind the barn.
But like send him to a little small.
What is he, a dog? He goes, send him to No, we sent the clergyman to a farm. He's very happy now.
I don't know. For that kind of individual, they should have disrobed him sooner.
Would you please disrobe?
We'll be needing this back.
Yeah. So the attack happened in Petraki Monastery in Athens, which is the headquarters of the Holy Synod of the Greek Orthodox Church. So in conclusion, either he's possessed or the other clergymen are.
Yeah, probably him. My money's on him.
Yeah, more so him than 6 of them. But wouldn't that be a great plan by the demons?
Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. That would next Conjuring movie.
Yeah, this last one I didn't like as much.
Nah, it wasn't that great. It was more storyline based instead of scary.
Yeah, it was more storyline and a little actiony.
Mm-hmm.
It felt a little actiony.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they doing this in slow motion? It doesn't make
Start
sense.
fighting the ghosts.
Yeah, it was like hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah, I guess they did fight the witch.
Yeah, they did.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler.
I was like, is that jiu-jitsu? All right. Moving on. This is our last.
Witch is a black belt.
They have a long time to learn things. Sensei. All right. So moving on to our last story of the day before your weekend, people.
Lay it on me.
I will.
Okay. That's what I asked for.
No,
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Okay. Police stop exorcism in Home Depot lumber aisle.
Man, these people could have been used at the priests.
Yeah. So Home Depot I would have assumed this is like a Lowe's move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home Depot recently, though.
Yeah, Home Depot's been kind of janky with me lately.
I wonder if they were like, there's been a whole bunch of things going missing, and it's really just the organization that's horrible.
Speaking of my dad's birthday, he hates Home Depot. This is a shout out for him, okay?
Okay.
He hates Home Depot now because none of the people know anything at Home Depot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Because he's like, he goes, I miss the days when you could go into like a little small handyman store and the owner knew everything about little fix-ups around the house and all this stuff. And he goes, no, what you really need is this. He goes, you go talk to these Home Depot people. They just got there because McDonald's closed down.
Yeah.
And so he's a little perturbed by that.
Yeah, Home Depot's just such a big type of chain store. So, yeah, they're not going to know as much as a small-time mom-and-pop place.
Yeah, he's upset that those mom and pop places are going out of business.
Yeah, makes sense.
I get that. All right. So Home Depot on a report of disorderly people having an exorcism in the lumber aisle. I guess that's one of the better places to do it.
I would believe it more for maybe it's like a haunted tree. They're worried it's going to be sent to someone's yard through fence. I don't know. Someone's going to put in a haunted fence.
Oh, I figured that they were... I'm assuming that they're doing an exorcism on a human in there.
Oh, I thought they were exorcising the place.
No, I think they're exorcising...
That's super weird.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's a vampire.
Yeah, maybe.
We have tons of wooden stakes
around here. Plus, lumber's expensive right now, so not a lot of people are buying, so it's like an empty aisle.
Oh, that's true.
Plus, it's wider because people need to be able to turn around with those 2x4s. Mm-hmm. Although the best place... in my opinion, for an exorcism, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Really? Why?
You've got if the thing...
I guess several beds to chain to.
Yeah, also, if he starts throwing stuff, at least you're getting hit with pillows and not,
That was pretty good.
And nails and screws.
Stay far away from the appliances section.
Yeah, as soon as a blender turns on, I'm out of there.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah. So the exorcism was for the dead trees in the wood... Oh, so you were right. Never mind. I'm so sorry.
Called it.
Yeah, so the exorcism was for the dead trees, and the would-be wood exorcists were escorted out of the building, according to a now viral post from the Dickinson City Police Department.
I'm guessing they were Wickham, the White Witches. I think that's what they're
the
called.
good ones, the Wiccans?
Yeah.
The Wiccans? Yeah, they're good. The incident was described in only 27 words, part of a long list of the small town department's daily log of calls, but the post has drawn more attention due to its bizarre quality and had been shared more than 550 times as of Thursday. So this is what the post said on their Facebook page.
All right.
Commercial Boulevard at Home Depot for disorderly people having an exorcism in the lumber aisle for the dead trees. They were escorted out of the building. And that's it.
Oh, all right.
That's the entire story, but it's gotten... People are so curious about it.
Yeah, right.
Because they're like, what the hell are they doing in there?
But, I mean, I understood off the first take.
That being said, though, if that's where I can get haunted wood...
Right? There's a...
That's how you get an ex-wife in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You build her like a cutting board out of this...
Oh, my gosh.
Out of cursed wood, and you send it... She's like, oh, that is so
That's
sweet.
diabolical.
That is so sweet. Meanwhile, they don't know that they're being
Yeah.
cursed.
Yeah, nice little birdhouse.
Yeah, oh,
But
my
really,
God.
it's a little demon house.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying.
Why's the cross upside down on it?
Why are...
No reason.
How can a crow fit into something that small?
Would be the worst. The
Yeah.
first thing that goes and nests in there is a crow.
Why is it a bat? It'll give you COVID. Only if you eat it. So the so-called exorcism, which was said to have taken place Monday at 3:26 p.m., had commenters on the PD's page confused. Jesus, on a Monday? This is how people started their week. I wonder what their Friday and Saturday nights are like. I bet they're crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were planning for this to happen on a Friday night.
Well, no, because if you get arrested on a Friday night, you got to stay all weekend.
Oh, that's
true. So if
true.
you do it on a Monday, you get out on Tuesday.
Never mind. They know their way around the woods.
Yes. So one suggested maybe it should have said having an exercise. Dang autocorrect, the commenter said, instead of having an exorcism.
Oh, okay. They should have done some group cycling or something.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
This one's my favorite. The power drill of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So how does a wood exorcism happen in 2021 and not a single person in Home Depot videoed this for our entertainment? I need answers.
Yeah.
One commenter said.
Like, they had all the things they needed right in Home Depot.
It is a great place.
Just need some chalk to draw some Star of David on the ground or something.
Star of David.
I don't know which star they use for. I guess it's just a normal star.
I think you're doing witchcraft again, right?
I think so. Oh wait, it's an exorcism. So yeah, it would be Star of David.
Is it? You use Jewish stars for this to exorcise?
I guess so.
It feels more exorcism.
I
Seems
feel
more
like
demon. It seems more Catholic to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
In nomine Patris, Filii, Spiritus Sancti.
That's fair.
That's all I know. Thank you, Boondock Saints.
Yeah, so they need a lot of salt. Either way, there is a lot of salt there as well.
Right. Yes. So there were two people who took part in the exorcism, or whatever it was, and neither was charged. I
mean, they didn't really hurt anything.
Yeah. They probably saved some lady's life.
Yeah. I mean, Home Depot's just a Walmart for people that like projects.
Wow.
Yeah.
They should use you on their advertising platform.
I'm just saying, like, Walmart has their Walmartians, so I would put these people underneath the Walmartians of Home Depot.
What if they go to, like, every Home Depot and do this?
Well, I mean, they don't really know where all the wood is gone.
Yeah, I mean, this could be, I mean, maybe this is how, like, Ed and Lorraine from The Conjuring got their start.
Yeah, it could be. I mean,
start off small. You don't start with demons possessed.
Like, what if in Japan they got wood from Suicide Forest?
Yeah, and
I would probably want that to be exorcised.
Or I would want a weapon forged out of it.
And then no, I wouldn't want that weapon.
What if it was like a baseball bat? And so, like,
I still would be worried that, like, some sort of entity was going to possess me through the object I was holding.
Every time you hit it, a baseball with it, somebody dies.
It's pretty
impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Whew. You weren't expecting 2 exorcism stories, were you?
Absolutely not. That was crazy.
Yeah. It was exciting.
Huh.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, that's everything I got for you today.
Oh,
Is
cool.
there anything you would like to add to it?
No, just have a good weekend out there, everyone, and stay classy.
I guess there you go.